It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Boom, 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 boom. If you tune into me, you watching Gully TV, and we just kicking it. Make sure y'all go over to the podcast and get our latest episode. It's on all podcast platforms: Spreaker, Spotify, Deezer, Apple, Amazon, all your favorites. We over there. So yeah, go get that latest. What was the topic? Rollo.
Yeah, we was talking about Rollo, Troy Ave, the female rapper from New York.
Scarlett. Gilly versus Joe Budden. So make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all go check out all my sports videos and shit. They coming at you rapidly and shit. I'm strapped right now. We got a situation in Atlanta that's burning up the internet right now. These $1 million niggas.
Yeah. 300
in a hot seat. 300 million. He said QCP.
Million,
you know I had to make it juicy for him. They're making it juicy in Atlanta.
Hey, man, it's getting real juicy
They're making it juicy in Atlanta, yo.
Man, Atlanta,
he said, say it ain't so.
The money always come up when things happen, though. When stuff like this come out, everybody want to utilize the money thing, and I'm rich thing. But
what do y'all think about it?
Yeah,
what do y'all think about it? What do y'all think about this situation? We got a guy with a lot of money. He's seen someone who killed his friend or associate, and he called the police on him. What was he supposed to do? He's a legitimate businessman. Was he supposed to have a shootout with him in Lenox Mall? Was he supposed to fight him, fist fight him? I don't know. He said...
I kind of think he still was 10 toes down when all this happened.
Let me get your goofy ass out my chat, man. Hold on. This take but a minute. Poof. See how that shit is? Poof. You gone. Now you got to go make a whole nother profile if you plan on commenting here. Stupid shit.
It's childish.
Good evening to y'all, though. Y'all like the video as y'all come in here, man. We got some... It's juicy. Y'all know he had to make it juicy for... Yeah. He made it juicy.
He made it real juicy with this one, man.
He said, we knew that situation years ago. He shot dude before and told when he came back.
The streets probably knew that, you know, but the world know it.
The world, except for the world now and shit. So what he did, he said he did the right thing. He's not living the street life. What you got to say about that?
Yeah, I don't like...
We need a dad, this street life. This man is a made nigga. He's a made man. He made his millions legitimately. That had to take some aptitude.
He's a real boss.
Real boss.
No doubt. It's no doubt about it. And like I say, stuff like this, even with the paperwork, however it go, obviously Atlanta Ben knew this. You see what I'm saying? Little baby done Ben had to hurt. This probably somebody Ben brung this little baby, and little baby like, man, go ahead with that.
Yeah.
But you know, in reality, the paperwork is out. It is paperwork on him.
It is paperwork on him, and we have it. So I'm gonna let
And he responded. That'd be everything. If it was nothing, you not about to respond.
Let's do that. Do his response first, because he responded to the paperwork being revealed. So from his Instagram page, he said what?
He said, "I see that 300 million got all them hating ass niggas mad back home. Anybody know me, know my character. Our culture is so fucked up, it's sad y'all living this imaginary street dream. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no love for no nigga that try to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets, never wanted to be. I played the hand I was dealt and made something out of it. Y'all bum ass niggas should do the same. Stop glorifying dumb shit. R.I.P. to my dog Q, an innocent man with 5 kids, who lost his life to a bum ass nigga who didn't value his own. I'm a goat. Don't ever confuse me with no rat. Now take that fraudulent ass incident report and stick it up y'all ass. I love my freedom, so stop playing with it." So basically he's saying he could get something touched if he wanted to. He love his freedom though, but the guy who did it got killed back in 2018, 2019.
Okay, so
7 months after he got out of jail.
Hold on. So the person who this conflict is about, the person who he alleged to told on is deceased.
Yeah.
Why is this a discussion?
I guess he did it. Yeah, I guess he did a 10-year bid, got out 7 months, and got killed.
So this happened a long time ago.
They say about 2010. I'm saying
Okay.
May 27th, 2010, where he made the report. I don't know when the exact incident happened with the shooting. I know P made the report in the mall May 27th, 2010, when he called the police and the bull got pulled over.
Is this dumb shit? Is this dumb shit? Is this dumb shit? My man said, if I'm a millionaire, I'm a businessman, at the end of the day, I'm going back home to my family.
Yeah.
Ain't this some dumb shit? Does it sound like dumb shit? It sound like dumb shit to me.
Yeah.
Sound like dumb shit to me.
Real, man. He linked up with some real dudes, so it's like all these real dudes ain't just ignoring it just because that man got some money. You know, if anything, people probably have tried to backstab him like they just did.
Is this man a participant in the streets? He's not. Street niggas don't have $300 million.
Nah.
They don't. This man is not a participant in the streets. He's a very obviously talented businessman. Ain't nobody gonna give up they pedestal that they earned for no low life nigga from the streets. Niggas be out here killing and harming people, but
pre Migos, pre
Migos. He was still an executive.
Yeah, he was getting money.
Yeah,
I'm talking about pre. I believe he ain't have all that studio, that that record deal and all that stuff before that. You know
that's normally when they try to expose you. When you're doing well, that's when they try to expose you. This probably came from somebody that he knows personally and shit like that. Yeah. And what they do is they try to take you out into the internet and let public opinion hang you.
Exactly.
Me personally, I am who I say I am. Public opinion couldn't move me an inch. I'm not gonna let nobody outside of my physical body influence my personal decisions. I'm not, because just like homeboy, at the end of the day, he's a $300 million dude.
Exactly.
He's not even going back to the communities that we occupy and shit. His kids don't go to the same schools as ours or none of that shit.
I don't even think he live in Georgia no more. He probably live in Cali somewhere in a big old mansion over there by Drake and them. You know, he on a different level. He on a different level now. But I guess people bringing up, and it was 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake came out with this. You know, white guy from Boston that went to jail in Florida.
Yeah.
And
turned blood in Florida. Weird
turned
shit.
blood, and the people champion him a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he the one that brung out paperwork to defend Rollo. So I guess.
So he the paperwork guy.
So I guess
I feel that we being duped. He acting like a ringmaster in the middle of black affairs. He not exposing paperwork.
Did Rollo expose this? Because why after 1090 Jake fixed the situation about Rollo name, this come out? But like I said, I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying it's like, you don't know, man. I don't know if Georgia coming out the woodwork with different paperwork and trying to bring it
Real
to him.
G said, I admire his business achievements, but QC made millions producing music that promoted a lifestyle that we know he was not truly about. Most of the executives aren't about the lifestyle.
They say
contained within the music that they selling and shit.
They said he, you know what I mean, allegedly cleaned that up. He said he allegedly cleaned that money up. You know what I'm saying? He had the bag, and his man, what's his man's name? That was with Gucci man, that came. What's his Coach K?
Oh, Coach K.
K. Coach K had he had the network and the knowledge of the industry. P had the bag. You see what I'm saying? And they came together. He had the network and connections. I can plug you into him, and him. And I got the money, just let's go plug it in. You know what I mean? I figured that was the situation.
My man said the paperwork is public. Anybody could have got that. So we can't put no emphasis on 1090 Jake, I guess. But it just do look funny that he's concerned. He's concerning himself with affairs that don't affect him or his family and shit. Like he all in our shit. He said he trying to expose a man that cashed out already. Too late. Who cares? He's not a celeb. He's just a boss.
Yeah, he a different level now.
Little baby going to leave QC? I doubt that.
Man.
Gucci been telling. The guy that died claimed that P shot at him 4 times prior. So with some details that we don't have all the details, but apparently some people here from Atlanta. This dude that he was going through it with, pretty sure he didn't have nothing going on in life. Them normally the ones that's thugging and shit.
He tried to rob the weed man. That's how he killed the boy Q or whatever, his man Q. I guess he pulled up. He pulled up to get some weed from the dude or whatnot. And P was there when he pulled up.
Right.
But he said come back later.
Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share the narrative.
This
Here go the paperwork right here.
This some paperwork on May 27th, 2010, at around 10:45, an off-duty officer working at Lenox Mall advised over the radio he was with a subject stating a black male named Keon was leaving the mall towards Lenox Road in a brown four-door car with tinted windows, and that Keon was wanted for murder. Officer York and I responded by checking Lenox Road southbound when we noticed a brown Oldsmobile Aurora with tinted windows bearing Georgia tags stopped southbound at Lenox Road in its intersection with Buford Highway. An investigatory stop was conducted and the vehicle pulled over promptly on Buford Highway east of Lenox Road, where contact was made with three subjects. Mr. Garland Bernard Watley, the driver. Mr. Antarios Keon McClinton, the front passenger. Keon was the alleged killer. And Miss Reba Cosby Johnson, the rear passenger. The three subjects were removed from the car while ACIC checks were made on them. McClinton did have a confirmed warrant out of Fulton County for murder and aggravated assault. Watley had an ACIC confirmed suspended license for failure to appear. Both were placed in custody. Investigator Gonzalez responded to Lenox Mall where the call originated and met with Mr. Pierre Thomas. Thomas stated he was at the mall where he recognized McClinton as the subject who shot him and killed his friend. Circumstances leading to the warrants issued for McClinton's arrest. Thomas said he confronted McClinton and chased him to his vehicle, where according to Thomas, McClinton retrieved a black handgun from the vehicle and chased Thomas back into the mall, saying, "I'm going to kill you," and that he was in fear of his life. Thomas said he hid and emerged to notice the aforementioned vehicle leave the mall towards Lenox Road. Thomas made a written statement to the same effect. When asked about the events at Lenox Mall, Johnson stated that she was in line at Checkers to buy food when she saw McClinton running past her, being chased by around 6 males, 3 of which she could describe: a tall black male with dark skin, a red baseball cap, white t-shirt, and blue jean shorts; a tall black male with dreadlocks and a long-sleeved dark-colored shirt; and a male with glasses. Johnson said McClinton told her to go get the car. And when she arrived with the car, the aforementioned subjects were running away from the vehicle back towards the mall. Johnson said she knew nothing of a handgun. Watley offered a similar account of events. McClinton was read his Miranda rights in presence of Officer Facemeyer. McClinton stated he was at Lenox Mall when a subject wearing a red hat approached him, repeatedly asking him if he knew him, and that he knew McClinton. McClinton said his friends began to surround him, at which point he took flight towards his car, and upon reaching his vehicle, pointed his finger towards the subject who left the scene with his friends. McClinton said he did not have a firearm in his car, nor did he point it at anyone. The listed vehicle was impounded, and an inventory revealed no weapons in the vehicle or in the surrounding areas. $5,700 in cash was recovered from McClinton's front pockets and was placed into property with a financial hold. Watley and McClinton's cell phones were placed into property as evidence. Watley was charged with driving on a suspended license and taken to Atlanta to await additional charges in the Fulton County warrants.
All right, check this out, right?
Yeah.
So it sounds like they telling on each other. They both talking to the police. They both talk to the police. They both telling.
Yeah, basically the Watley guy saying he ain't got nothing to do with that. And McClinton said I ain't had no gun.
But they both gave statements to the police.
Yeah.
They both gave statements to the police. from what it sounds to me, like you got one guy, the guy that chased the guy out the mall, told.
Yeah.
So
That's
okay,
P.
all right. So he was trying to get to his ass.
He was trying to get at him, and then Bo got that jammy
Okay.
and chased him back
Yeah.
into the mall. He hid, and once he seen the dude was gone, he came out and contacted the police. And
I remember Lenox Mall was like.
I just was there, dog. You can't even park regular no more. It's like you can park for free, but they still got the arm go up and down. I just left there last week. Yeah, it's
Lenox
crazy
Mall used to be like one of the crown jewels of Atlanta. Some place you go and shop and get fresh, and you'll see all types of celebrities, pro athletes. I promise you're gonna see a pro athlete, or you're gonna see an actor, or a rapper, or something there. But from what it sounds to me, both of them is telling. Just talking to the police, I really don't see what is. I don't see what the big deal is besides this guy's news relevant. He's a millionaire. He's an executive, and I guess 1090 Jake created a story.
It's an easy 250,000 views on YouTube if you catch the story and just put it out, even though if it ain't even relevant.
He said Pete chased him out the mall and called the police and told him dude was wanted for murder. Tekashi Goon Squad said they both telling. No offense to my brothers south of the Mason-Dixon, but New York brothers always felt that street dudes from down south had an inclination to telling. I know you didn't just say that. I know you didn't just say that.
Alcohol.
No, you didn't just say that. Nicky Barnes, man, come on, man, don't do that. Yeah, I don't believe you just said that, yo.
And then people down south, man, you know, it's more pro-black down there, man. They moving a little different down there, man.
That's why people from the south don't like niggas from the north. Behind shit just like that, what you just said. That's why it's always gonna be some problems and shit, man, because of shit just like that.
But one thing about the South, they control everything going on in they little. Well, I can't say the whole South. Atlanta, they got it on the. They got they city by the nuts. They control everything. Who gonna be the mayor? Who gonna be everything in that city? The rappers controlling it.
My man said, but they both gave statements to the police. We gonna call this even.
Yeah.
We're gonna call this even. This is a draw. Nobody won here. They both told on each other. Only reason we talking about
doing that, bro.
And I believe tonight Jake knew that it wasn't nothing.
With our legends, bro.
He knew it wasn't nothing there, but it's name worthy, so he put it online. But it's nothing there. Some bullshit.
I kind of liked it 1090 Jake for real. Like,
for what?
Because I feel like once he came back with he got a certain style with him, man. But he always, the paperwork situation with him, man, he got a certain swag with him. He cool white boy. You'll be like, I'll hang with white boy. But now you starting to get messy, bro.
I would never be seen with him. He's a blood member. He professed to be a blood. I don't roll with gang members, but I definitely wouldn't roll with fuck around with him. Out of all the things in the world, you white man, white people have the world given. Nah, he could never be one of us. White people got the world given to them. 1090 Jake will receive consideration for a job before me and my co-host, even if we were qualified. Yeah. But he decides he wants to be a gang member of blood. He's a clown.
They got a cheat code with that. As far as with that, white people do got that cheat code where white people gonna follow white people, and he got the black people following them. See, ain't a lot of people gonna follow our movements as much as the same white people that'll follow his movement, just in general.
What you're saying is his people gonna
white
support.
Privilege.
They gonna support him more than they support us. More than our people support us.
Yeah, and then our people, once he get big enough, our people support him more than they support us. It's crazy, but it's just, it's like,
if you get 300 million out the game, can't you back out and be a civilian? What's the problem? He ain't did nothing. There's no harm, no foul here. Them niggas is telling on each other. One seen the other.
Even though it was before the 300,
he killed him. He shot him. This guy killed his man, shot him. He seen him in the mall. He go at him immediately. Dude take off running. He take off running, go get his thumper, and I guess he backed him down. And dude couldn't put his hands on him, so he called the police.
What Jadakiss say?
I don't.
Jadakiss said a lot of niggas lost their life when the thugs came because they knew how to box. They know about the slug. And he tried to box that man, but that man had that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like he should have just went about his business unless he feared that man. I feel like he should just.
They said this happened
police,
in 2010.
Man. 2010, yeah.
This happened in 2010. We're gonna close the case on this. We're gonna close the case on this. I don't see no wrongdoing. Yeah. Only reason it's being talked about because this man made all of that money. But you got people who trying to rob. Why should he show any consideration for the robber? The robber came to rob the weed man, right?
He clearly said, I ain't in the streets, never wanted to be. I played the hand I was dealt and made something out of it. And which is true. From what I see. He played his hand. He probably wasn't no thug or no gangster. He just got to the money. You can be a hustler, stuff like that, but like you ain't a civilian. He wasn't a civilian when he was playing the hand that was dealt to him. Like, you know, but like, oh, it's a touchy situation.
I get it.
Money
My man
everything.
said you can't call the police if you're trying to get street justice. He was in the mall trying to get out.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I ain't want to.
You gotta pick a. You should pick a side. You gotta pick a side, man. Either you gonna revenge.
That's what made me say revenge bars, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Either you want revenge or you don't.
You gotta pick a side, though.
Somebody said, Gully, how did the Philly escapees get out? I did a lot of time with Philly. Hardcore. Them niggas is hardcore. Man, I'm not surprised. I will say this. I served time in the state of Pennsylvania. I don't know if he's going to cuff up because he ran and he got four or five body cases. I just don't see somebody like that cuffing up. He might hold court in the streets. If he do cuff up, he'll end up at Greene County. That's where the Pennsylvania's death row is. That's where Cool C and Aaron Jones from the JBM is located. He will go there and he will be the biggest convict in the jail. If he ever ends up in a jail, he's gonna be larger than life. He's gonna have so many followers and shit you won't believe it.
He better move to Mississippi, man. Go in the backwoods, man, and chill somewhere.
He said y'all trying to give P a pass because of the money. No, I'm not. I'm just thinking of it like this. Listen, when somebody got $300 million, your opinion don't matter. Mine don't either and shit. We just here giving dialogue. That man in a whole nother place. Only reason that he probably gave a rebuttal is because it hit social media and shit. But that nigga don't care. The people around him, they don't care. He's made money with artists. He's made changes in people's lives. He hasn't been in the streets. The dude that did this was trying to rob the weed man.
Y'all clearly hear me reiterating that this was before the money. So I'm not giving him no pass, or am I judging him at the same? But it was before the money, and he was, like I say, he was playing this. He wasn't a civilian when all this happened. I'm gonna say that and I don't know him personally. I don't know what he was into at the point, but he wasn't a civilian. His story is known that he was getting money, and he just took his money and leveled up and made the right investment. He seen Migos, and I believe from his words, he rented the Migos, and P had P with him, and they came together, started a label, and they was looking for a group, and they ran into the Migos, and they turned up. That's how it happened. It is what it is, though. But like
Tazo says, why do people care who tell them when they got nothing to do with it? Me personally,
that's why
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I had to report this because it's like a trending topic right now. DJ Academics posted the paperwork. It's like the biggest story in hip hop right now. Aside from this, if you following the channel, you seen a Little Meech had an incident with a gun. What y'all think of Little Meech?
Hey man, he tucked his.
What y'all think of Lil Meech, man?
Hey man, he turned to a kid instantly. It wasn't. He ain't even had no yo. Stop fucking touching me and me.
He need to chill out, man. I'm pretty sure he grew up sheltered. Your dad had all the goddamn money in the world and shit, man. I'm pretty sure you were always supervised, cared for, fed.
He didn't even
You're not no
utilize
thug,
that
man. You're
BMF
not no
character
thug, man.
voice. His voice toned down. You heard his voice?
Oh yeah, he definitely wasn't talking about like
You hear-
Demetrius Flannery when he was talking to the
Lord.
police. He was like, "Sir, sir,
That was a security guard.
I'm underage. I'm a minor."
He took the tone. He took the bass out of his voice and everything. He was like, I'm a minor.
And you're not a minor, my nigga.
And then he threw his security under the bus.
Threw his security under the bus. I know security, like, oh my goodness, man. No, you didn't just get a
St.
That's who
Louis.
should have been handling the pistol, though.
Yeah.
The security should have a pistol, but all in all, why do y'all keep trying to take shit on the fucking airplanes and shit, man? This, you know what this come from? This come from the reputation of the carry-on Bizag with the Wizzy. Everybody that go out Wiz for the Wizzy, they bringing in Bizag in the carry-on Bizag, and now niggas think they can put the his hammer in the carry-on Bizag because allegedly they don't be checking the carry-on Bizag, and y'all feel that y'all can get a hammer through there. I just told a girl the other day, a girl went on vacation or some shit, was out there with her family, and called me and asked me, can I brizing this Bizak? I'm like, man, you a mother, yo. Don't get in no Brittany Griner situation fucking around. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You get arrested in one of them counties where nobody at, but Barney and Fife.
Yeah, Mitch need to fall back, man. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. I seen him going very, very far in acting. I ain't seen no bad work out of him, but off the set, in real life, he seems to do a lot of monkey shit. Yeah.
They put that video out and that was crazy.
Payroll said I checked my bags thoroughly before I hit the airport. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Man,
he said PD Pablo did it first. Man, them niggas y'all naming got caught. Them niggas got caught. Somebody said that shit. Man, don't y'all know after that terrorist shit 9/11, they not going for that. Them niggas had razors. Them niggas had knives and razors. Y'all think y'all gonna take a blicky on a can?
If you think they running down on people at a clearport, what you think they're gonna do to people at an airport?
Yeah.
If you can't get through the clearport,
yeah, they running down on niggas at the clearport. You see what happened with Rollo and shit.
On, man.
Rollo pulled up. He seen them agents. That nigga ran back in that plane and closed the door like he was gonna stay in there forever.
Hey, when I say Meech ain't got no black activists in him at all, his voice was too squeaky. Now I ain't never pandering to no cop like that.
Yeah, he didn't.
I don't care. When I was 14, dog, I got arrested when I was 14 in Chicago,
He
dog.
ain't never been in no arrest type situation. You could tell that was very uncomfortable.
I wasn't doing no pandering. I got arrested in Chicago when I was 14 for something that ain't had nothing to do with me. I still wasn't doing no pandering, and I was in the worst city you can possibly be in. Come on, dog.
They saying he went to private school. Juice World. I'm a minor, sir. Like, they don't have no way of finding out your real age. Nothing about you says you a minor. But stop taking them pistols in the airport, man. Y'all, it ain't
his
working
dad
out.
put him in a situation to live good where he ain't have to be out here thugging and do the extra shit. But at the same time, you start making that movie, you turned into Tupac off Juice, bro. You thought you was really like that. They thought how they said Tupac did him after he made Juice. He got tattoos on. That's what he did.
He said
he turned to Tupac
working at Amazon, worrying about who moving those packages.
Word up.
What y'all expect Rollo to do? He had to make it juicy for him. You already know. Speaking of making it juicy for him, tonight, the Lakers gonna make it juicy out there in Oakland.
4-1.
Go ahead and zip them up, man.
Roll it up. 4-1 to the pole 1.
Zip them
5-9.
Yeah. Did you like Scarlett about PA? You fucked that up. I know what you're saying. Do I like her? Her music ain't for me. I did hear what she said about PA, and some girls from PA retaliated, but I ain't the biggest female rap fan. I grew up in the MC Light. Nah, she dissed Pennsylvania. I grew up in the MC Light era, and Boss, Latifah, Yo-Yo. These are just good-looking lyricists. I don't know who wrote it for them, but they spit it lovely, and that's what I'm used to, and I just don't see it going far. People trying to make it into I don't know, like shit, female Onyx or some shit like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It just ain't a good look, regardless. Like I wish her the best. It just ain't my cup of tea. Like I said, everybody got their own people. Everybody got their own crowd, their own following. It just ain't my cup of tea. Ain't nothing I'm interested in at all.
They come from good homes. They good kids. Y'all taking bets on the game. Curry ain't going out like that. 50 plus tonight.
Man.
I ain't betting on the Lakers. That me betting on my squad, that never really worked out for me. I did win some money on the Memphis series, but me betting on the Lakers never worked out for me. I do see them. Go ahead, put them niggas in the box tonight. If everybody show up to play, we're a better team than the Lakers. The Lakers got two players for real.
I hate to say this. I hate to say this in public.
Curry.
Coming from a light-skinned nigga, it's too many light-skinned niggas on that team. They got Jordan Poole. They need one more dark-skinned nigga and two caramels over there coming off the bench at least. My nigga Jordan Poole, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. They brought niggas from the hood to hold them.
You said you think Walker's starting. I would leave him where he at. If he started last game, let him start. If he came off the bench, let him come off the bench. I wouldn't do nothing different from last game.
Man, LeBron, what's the boy name? Vanderbilt, LeBron Bell, Vanderbilt out of prison to come hold these dudes. They can't get past that man.
Lockdown.
That man,
Poole has showed up in the series. Jordan Poole made a comment. He did an interview with his back to the media, and he was saying, I don't know what happened with my shot. I don't know what's up with my shot.
He spent that $500,000 on Ice Spice. Probably got a little pussy and forgot about the game.
AD is probably the most talented two-way player in NBA history. Speaking of two-way players, make sure y'all go check out this interview that I did with Roosevelt Benjamin, two-sport athlete at Glen Mills, put in work. I'm creating a playlist of all my Glen Mills videos. I'm going to make sure I complete it tonight. So when y'all go over there, it's about 8-9 videos about Glen Mills. Make sure y'all go check them all out. Miami winning tonight. Golden State not going out at 5. I was excited to listen to how you broke down the game. Yeah, this is my shit, man. Ball is life. Straight up.
He all about the hoopy. Here's the referee downstate. My people was telling me how respected a referee was. You had to be respected as a referee downstate.
Oh, yeah, you can.
My people was like, yeah. This coming from my Chicago people telling me this, and I know they ain't playing no games.
Yeah, they only gonna select you to ref down the way if you like that and shit. Gotta have respect in the joint. LeBron happy as hell. You don't have to do all the heavy lifting no more. That is true. Yep. Make sure y'all check out my 2-part interview I did with Marvin O'Connor from Philadelphia. It's dope. We just got on here briefly to give y'all some insight on everything that's going on with the QC situation. That's what his name is. P from QC, right?
QCP, yeah.
QCP. By our standards, not guilty at this time.
Yep.
Not guilty at this time. Niggas not throwing away their futures, man. Why should a businessman be required to throw away his future for a bum?
Just imagine that.
Nigga tried to rob him. He killed his man, shot him, but he shouldn't tell on him. He shouldn't come to court and a bunch of other stuff. How does this work out? Tell me, how does this supposed to work out? There's no equality in the relationship.
Hey, I'm Old Boy 100, man. I just dropped that link. Y'all can find me on YouTube right there, Old Boy 100K. I just dropped the link. I'm about to drop it one more time for whoever.
Make sure y'all get that link, man. Go through and check them out. What's the name of the podcast? The Dribble. What else? Available on all streaming sites.
But we ain't gonna just dribble past that. P was a street dude, man. You know.
I know, but that as a man obligated to be a street dude forever, wasn't that the goal to come up?
Get out, yeah.
To come up, yeah.
But like I say, I'm not into the streets, but it's certain things I'm accountable for if I get caught up in a situation. Well, we talking 10 years ago. If I got caught up in a situation 10 years ago, bro, I'm still accountable for if some paperwork about me telling on somebody came up. I'm accountable for that still. I don't care if I'm getting more money. Yeah, I got a coupe. I got the drop top right now in real life. But if something come up from me telling on somebody 10 years ago, people still going to hold me accountable.
True.
I'm still going to be guilty.
True.
I'm going to get alienated by a lot of people, but I'm still going to, except by people who love me and got real genuine love for me. But when you rich, me and him are not in the same situation. This man, 300 million. People want to ignore that. You think Lil Baby gonna start rocking with him?
He's not standing down from what happened. His friends are gonna continue to be his friends.
Exactly.
The people that love him gonna continue to love him. Don't nobody
He
care
changed
about
a lot
what's
of people's
going
lives,
on.
man.
The crab shit that's going on in the audience. This dude was a person similar to Mano. You feel me? He's similar to Mano. Like to steal and take shit from motherfuckers. Came to rob. Before we get out of here, my son. You see my son fight video?
Nah. I missed that. Let's see it.
They got the video out, man. Troy Ave posted it. Yeah. Troy
crazy.
Ave got the video out. My son, I seen you on the ground on your back.
Was he drowning?
Let me tell you something, my son. Because the way that you was on your back, I know that you ran into one of them white boys that was a former athlete and shit. They're around. A lot more white guys went to college than us. So probably the military too, but yeah, you got to be aware, man. These white boys, they be former wrestlers and shit like that. Be having wrestling in their background. Some of them be watching that mixed martial arts shit, that MMA shit. You can't be fucking around with that bullshit, man. Coming out there trying to... I'm only making note of this because you said that you outside. You You even implied that you would jump on me at some point. I seen you.
I ain't see that, man.
I seen you 100% flat on your back. I will never end up in that situation. I used to wrestle. I know how to bridge up and turn. Hey. I know how to get up off my back. Hey. You was down for the count, fam.
If you go to Troy Ave page right now, y'all will see me in his story right now clowning Misa. It's funniest shit ever. It's the funniest shit ever. But he robbed 2
Be careful, man.
He doesn't like that. Getting slammed by white boys.
Yeah, got slammed out in the casino, man. What are you doing, man? You supposed to be around here being an activist. We ain't seen no videos of you at that down there protesting what happened to the guy on the train and shit. When are you gonna go down there to the train station down there to the subs?
Ain't there.
Yeah, what's up with the Black Lives Matter? That black guy got choked out on the train. You supposed to be down there rolling around on the train tracks.
He trying to beef with.
You supposed to be running around, rolling around on the train tracks like Ramon. Shit.
You supposed to be
Ramon.
Hey, listen. He supposed to. If you an activist, this your time to act.
You said I'm on my way to watching now. Squad Cooks. Yeah, man, go see that, man.
Oh,
go see that. You seeing it?
Yeah,
that's it right there. That's it right there.
Oh shit.
That was a pretty big white boy, Mice.
Yeah.
That was a big white boy, Mice.
Yeah, I ain't going.
And somebody filmed it.
I can't.
Somebody filmed it.
Yeah, he dubbed him out.
I wonder what you was thinking when he got you on the ground, when he pinned you to the ground, when you was 100%, he subdued you. I wonder what you was thinking about.
He had that. He was on the ground with that grab him face.
Yeah, are you still a thug? Are you still a thug? Are you still a real nigga? Is you gonna get you some get back?
On his page right now.
Is you gonna get some get back? Y'all seen that? Nigga need to be down there at the fucking protests and shit, man. Keep up what you doing. He said, why was he screaming? He said, why was he screaming? You know why he was screaming? He was hoping somebody black was walking through that corridor and seen boy on top of him and shit. He tried to play the race card.
Is y'all gonna grab him? Somebody grabbed it.
We all been there. You know how you be in a rumble, you be like, damn, man, when's somebody gonna come break this shit up, man?
You tired out.
We've been ripping for a minute, man. Nobody gonna break this shit up, man. You try to hold on. They be like, y'all cool? Like, damn. Somebody come break this shit up, man. But normally when you in a fight, when you need a motherfucker to come break it up, they don't really come. Like
a white lady try to help you. The white lady tried to even help you.
Said he got beat up. Diddy got grabbed by Suge in front of a group of men and women. That was so embarrassing for Diddy. Suge grabbed him as if he was a little boy. You heard that on Gully TV.
Big as hell, bro.
He said, where the video?
Yeah.
It's on a payroll. It's on Troy Ave channel. He got the it's a snippet of his music video from the taxi cab robber. video,
Yeah.
but you'll see him. They was tussling in a casino somewhere and shit. He tied mice up.
He slowed it down, put the arrow that showed mice on there. But it say literally mice, M-I-C-E.
Don't be running around here talking about you gonna jump on anybody else either. You gonna be an activist and you gonna chill out. You done got whooped on camera. He said that video crazy. Yeah, he got put on his back.
I feel like
Niggas be
he
calling
only an
motherfuckers
activist.
out. Niggas be calling niggas out to fight. Ain't had a fight in years. Ain't been to the gym in years. Think they old equipment gonna work.
Ever since the Black Lives Matter lady got that $3 million house and they ran down on her.
Yeah.
I ain't heard nothing about Black Lives. I feel like we
He
don't
was a
even
part
matter
of
no
that.
more.
He was a part of that.
Our lives don't even matter no more.
He was a part
do
of
it?
that. Yeah.
Damn.
He was a part of that. He was
Was it
definitely
for the
part of that.
bag?
It was always for the bag. Go look at his car. He got a whip with the basketball leather in it. Peace and support, Crook from the Brook. You always generous with the super chats, and I appreciate you. He said Little Meech said he's a minor.
His voice shriveled up. His voice shriveled up like.
BLM was a hustle.
Man,
He said, damn, P got smut on him. That man ain't got smut on him, yo. There has to be, we can't be tied to that type of thinking. At some point, people have to become productive members of society, pay taxes, and be out here free, living a general, a regular, fruitful life. I don't know why black people are tied to wrongdoing, why we so terribly tied to wrongdoing. Somebody tried to rob him and his people. The robber killed his man and shot him. Is he supposed to retaliate in a violent manner and execute him or have him executed and risk everything that he's worked for? What is he supposed to do? Not to mention the guy ended up incarcerated, and after he was released, he got killed. So obviously this cat didn't mean nobody no good and shit.
Ain't it a statute of limitation to shit like that, man? Why can't it been past 7 years, man?
Is there a statute of limitations? Is there a statute of limitations for telling y'all? My man said it sounded like self-defense to me. Sound like self-defense to me too.
Yeah, that man above 40, man. Let that man live his life. 1090 Jake, you dead wrong, bro. Stop bringing shit back.
What exactly is it the 1090 Jake does? Was he a rapper?
No, he is a nigga that went to jail.
He was never a rapper?
He was, bro, he went to
So
jail.
he just went to jail. So why is it 1090 Jake?
And they say 1090 is like a bad term in jail in Florida. Anybody from Florida on there, ain't 1090 like ain't that a bad term in jail?
He said,
call himself 1090 Jake. Come on, bro. You got to stop being petty like that, bro.
My man said niggas be 50 years old and cats be like, you snitched at 13.
Yeah,
he did
bro,
that to that boy
man.
from Philly. I forget his name and shit. He's seen some.
What
was his name?
Uzi Vert. What's his name?
Uzi Vert stepped away from him.
Yeah, he had a song with
with him. He seen somebody got killed in front of him and his mother. He was a minor.
Corvette. What's the
13
song?
and shit.
Song, Corvette.
And he told, there's an interview on Philly Fame TV
Pop
about
Hunter. Yep, exactly. Hold on a second.
Pop Hunter, yeah. There's a video on Philly Fame TV about him. He was 13 and one of his friends got killed in front of him and his mother. He ain't obligated to play by the street code. He got to listen to what the fuck his mother is saying to him. He's a kid. He lived under her roof. Somebody was killed in front of him. You got to tell what happened. He don't have to listen to all of this perverted shit that's going on in the world, but he has to listen to his mother. So that's what he did. It ruined his music career.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I got held accountable when I was 14, man. Like I said, if I'd have told something, I'd have got held accountable.
Quan Hardy said, society don't want you to change because they don't.
Let that man age gracefully, man. That man, what y'all want him to get touched in the streets? The thing is, what is 1090 Jake trying to get out of this? That's my thing. Like I say, the facts is the facts. He did tell something. He was on paperwork, whatever. But what is you trying to get out of this at the end of the day? This man
always talking about mainly black dudes snitching while he on the news at 10 telling on COs and the whole operation from the inside. Yeah, I seen that. I don't think it's no such thing as telling on COs, though. Law enforcement, anything like that, it ain't no telling on them and shit.
Telling is telling, man. You can't tell nobody downstate.
The police can't be held at the same standards, though.
I know, but still, it's like you know, some of them people bringing in work for the inmates, they with the shits. So you still can't just be telling on the police.
You see the situation happened with Finesse 2 Times?
No.
His son, Finesse 2 Times' son, said something to Charleston White. I think Charleston White called Children's Services on him. Called Children's Services on him. That little boy smoked
weed and everything. He rolling blunts.
Yeah.
That little nigga, 10 years old, rolling backwood better than you. Come on, man.
Time to reprogram everyone's thinking, man. Like, we can't continue on this path. Lakers about to be on, man. I got to get up out of here. Dre, I appreciate you. Okay. Y'all can catch audio from this on the podcast, the Dribble Podcast, available on all platforms. He said that ain't his son, that's his artist.
Whoever he is, he's somebody's son. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's somebody's son.
You better not be having my son rolling your backwoods up, man. He's 10 years old, man.
He said that's his artist. We haven't heard much from Boosie since he's been out of jail. I'm going to keep y'all in tune on what's going on with that. I got more content, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to both channels, not just this one. Gully TV Sports.
Old Boy 100.
Old Boy 100.
Send the link. I just dropped the link for you.
He put his link in the chat. Super chatters, I appreciate y'all. Visit the website, man. It's time to smoke and get ready for game time. Lakers. Y'all got it? Lakers. If no matter what happened, man, I'm going to get back to y'all on this Laker game. So y'all going to catch me later on tonight. On the sports channel, though. On the sports channel. Oh, yeah. From the sports joint. Yeah. Say no more. Yeah. All right, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell, man. Y'all have a great evening. Lakers in 5. Peace.
Peace. It's over. It's a wrap.